Well, we not sure. I thought the facts was the facts, my brother. They don't know, they politicians, they not doctors. They got an interest. What's their best interest? Economics. Everything is about money. Everything is about money. But I tell you this. One thing about us transit workers, we may not get involved with union politics, we may not come support marches, because the union is a bit small too compared to the outreach. But one thing I say is that we are tough. We work through pandemics, we work through Sandy, we work through 9/11. There's no question of how hard it is. We have a big heart, a strong heart, courageous heart. And one thing that they say in the Bible, God won't take us to when he can't take us through. Give yourselves a round of applause for being here today. Our next speaker is going to bring up my brother, Roberto Martinez. He's looking like a police officer right now. Behind him.
Testing 1, 2, 3. First and foremost, I'd like to thank Tony Herbert and Mel Thompson for always putting these types of things together.
Take up your mouth. We hear you now.
Now you're here.
Yeah.
Once again, I'd like to thank Tony Herbert and Mel Thompson for putting these types of events together. They hold low official titles, but they're still selfless in their action, and they really care. Go to show you, you don't need a title to make some sort of effort, a sincere, conscious effort, and try to make some sort of change. I'd like to thank my team, who's here. Jocelyn, I don't know where she's at. Ben, Chris, my boy Al Kemp in the back, and the rest of the PA team. There's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes that a lot of people aren't cognizant about, but it's a lot of work. A lot of work, and some of us are still at our tools, and we still make the effort to do this extra work. And it's not for us. It's really not for us, it's for everyone. We sacrifice a little bit of ourselves for the betterment of everyone. All right, the purpose of us being here today is in remembrance of the 140 co-workers that we lost. Now, I've been here quite some time, and for me, it's not a co-worker, because we spend more time amongst our co-workers than we do our families sometimes. So our co-workers are an extension of our family, and we build these relationships over the years. Love each other, we fight, we stop talking for a while, but at the end of the day, like any other family, when it's time to rally, we come together as a family, right? 140 deaths that we are aware of, right? It affects, like Kamal said, the minorities, and that is Hispanics like myself as well. It affects everyone. So, but let's be real. If you look at the demographics of the job, and who does the job, it's mostly minority. So we have to address that as soon as possible. And I lay the blame to the people who work in this office behind the managers, the supervisors, who don't do what we do. They have no idea what we do. They really don't. But they want to predicate how we do our job, when we do our job, and what we're worth. And it shouldn't be that way. But I got something for them later at the end of this little diatribe. Besides that, we're here for the 140 lives, but we're also here for a situation that happened this weekend at East New York Yard. All right, we had a pregnant female that lost her child while at work in the later stages of pregnancy. All right, just think about that for a second. I think it was Luke or somebody said we all came from a woman, right? Look it up. We all came from a woman, right? And with that being said, there is ample opportunities to put these pregnant women in a comfortable setting, right? There's people behind us in true Broadway, they need to have more compassion for that situation, right? And compassion is having a sympathetic consciousness with a desire to alleviate, right? That was an unnecessary loss. And that's something that I hope she sues, and I excuse my language because I use big words, but I hope she sues the shit out of these people.
Amen.
Yep.
Because something got to be done. These people behind us, they don't have morality, right? They come here 9 to 5, weekends off, any holiday off, but we out on the field busting our ass, moving this city, right? That's how it is. So laying the blame on them for the 140 lives and for the loss this last weekend is an accurate statement. And we got to start doing things to hold them accountable. Also, complicit with their blame is the leadership of TWU Local 100. You would think, let me say something. They know the importance of a rally like this. They should be here, maybe one or two. You know, this is no time for divisiveness. They should be supporting this. Because we put more work out there than they are. Right? So they are as equally accountable, they are as equally culpable, and I would say maybe more so, because it is them that have to hold the checks and balances to make sure that these people behind me do the right thing. And with that note, in closing, I'm going to say to these people in this building, I hope they don't make the wrong calculation and think that the members are as weak and as docile and aloof as the leadership of this union. And it's only a matter of time that we are going to usurp this leadership, because they might hold the title, but the members hold the power. And we outnumber them and we outnumber everybody. And at the drop of a hat, we shut this city down.
Exactly.
And they don't understand. We are within our rights because we're not going to shut the city down for a contract issue. We're not going to shut the city down for a job action. We are within our rights, within the law under PESH, to shut this city down for health and safety.
Safety first.
Keep playing around. That day is coming. And on that note,
Work
thank
to
you everyone
rule.
for coming. Next time, we're going to be bigger and louder. With that, I introduce the beautiful Luke.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kimberly McLaurin. Everyone calls me Duke. I'm an executive board member, shop steward, and a member of Progressive Action, first and foremost. I just wanted to say a few things. Number one, it's a blessing and a curse to be tough. Based on our culture, people of color, we have pretty much toughed our way through things. We have accepted things because we made do. We know how to improvise. We know how to make things happen. We know how to make something out of nothing. And that has been a curse at this job. For instance, when this pandemic first started and they weren't giving us masks, we brought our own masks. We brought our own hand sanitizer, our own wipes. We were supposed to demand that from both our union and our employees. But what did we do? We toughed through it. We need to stop doing that. It's not about what we can do, but what we deserve. Certain things are supposed to be supplied to us. And I'm not just talking about PPE. I'm talking about basic decency. We're supposed to be treated like humans. It's sad that we're still asking for that, or even demanding it. What happened in East New York should not have happened, but I'm not surprised. I was pregnant on this job. I was threatened to either get up and climb up on that train or be put up with no work assigned. So I know what she went through. I know the choices she had to make. But as for our loss and falling, that is ridiculous. It is their responsibility to make sure that we're safe. They always tell the media, oh, safety first.
Safety first.
But if we're not safe, passengers are safe.
Exactly.
How are we safe if we weren't allowed to wear masks, but threatened with discipline?
Oh,
How are we safe when we disposable masks? Like the one she has on right there. That's not meant to be used for a week. That's not meant to be used for 2 days. Why do we have to go through a full day? And then you have to fight with your dispatcher whether or not they're going to replace the mask. And that's happened up until recently. But they can give masks to the public. Where were our masks? Where were they when our members were dying? They were not here. Neither the MTA, now the TWU Local 100, everyone was absent. Things don't hit home until they hit home, if you understand what I'm saying. They don't feel it until it affects one of them. Now we lost Sweeney. He was an elected official. Did they feel it then? They still didn't come out the way they should have came out. We lost Schaefer, Ben Schaefer. Did they come out how they were supposed to come out? No, they were still absentee. I'm tired. I hope you guys are tired too. We should have been tired.
Yep.
It didn't, you know what? In a way, once again, we go back to a blessing and a curse. COVID was a blessing in disguise. It revealed so much about this company, the whole, how they really feel about the employees. And I have to point out one more thing. People had an issue with Trammell and Progressive Action bringing up race, and it took until recently for the MTA to finally realize, matter of fact, I think they knew, but to finally admit there's a strong disparity amongst all, whether it's corporate, LIRR, or Metro North. We have to keep pushing these issues. These are our issues. Let's go back to bringing community to work. If you are out there protesting Black Lives Matter, make sure you protest here on this job too. Like Trammell said, the TA is a microcosm of the world. It's true. It's true. So let's bring community to work. Let's keep fighting. This is not it. Today is not the last day. Once COVID is over, we do not go back to normal. Once the movement is over, we do not go back to normal. We keep pushing. I've been here 12 years and not much has changed. The only thing I hear women championing that change is the fact that they have their own bathrooms now. That's a shame. We've been here 50 years. We should be championing more than 2 weeks paid maternity leave. But like I said, rest in peace, Daryl Sweeney. Rest in peace, Go Moves. If you think that was not a result of MTA negligence, then you're not thinking. And during that time, because I was still working at that time, it was completely lawless down here. There were no officers. There was no protection. We were out here by ourselves. That's what happened to him. That is on the MTA as well. Thank you. Once again, Kimberly McLaurin, Progressive Action.
Before we light our candles, it seems like I'm the only one that know how to use this bullhorn, huh? Before we light the candles, I want to say something real quick. A lot of people was upset that we talking about race. And I understand it's an uncomfortable conversation, me talking about race and people talking about race and things of that nature. We must face the issues. We are being treated the way we treated here because of the color of our skin. And to the Caucasian workers, you're being treated the way you treated because of the color of our skin. That thing is called collateral damage. In order for them to get some of us, some of you is going to get caught too.
Yep.
So if 8 of us get caught, and 2 of y'all, and 8 of us is caught, and 2 of y'all caught, that's the cost of business for them.
Yep.
Because they look at it as this. You shouldn't be here with them.
Oh.
That's how they look at it. You think I expect them to say that? What all our parents or whatever said, action speaks louder than words.
Exactly.
They actions is saying a whole bunch. And when I talk about race, I don't talk about race to be divisive. I say it to be the truth. If I'm saying something wrong, then let me know.
True.
Let me know if I'm saying something wrong. I'm not saying anything wrong. We must stick together. Everybody must stick together. If you plan on doing 25 years here, and there's an assault going on mostly people of color, and you don't get behind that, and you think you go get a separate contract for us, if you think you go get separate health benefits from us, if you think you go get separate discipline, let me take that back. The MTA just admitted last Friday that there is a problem with discipline and race here.
Oops.
They just admitted to that. I'm waiting for it to come online. They had a They had a
I'd like to
webinar
know.
with all the managers, and they said race is an issue here.
Oops.
That's because Progressive Action made them acknowledge it. And they went a step further. Kim Moore-Ward, the Vice President of Labor Relations, said that race plays a factor in discipline.
Disparate treatment.
If you ask me and they admit that, then everybody's discipline record should remain clear.
Exactly.
Because if I find
There
one
you go.
person
There you go.
that's not of my skin color and we commit the same infraction and they got a reprimand and I got 20 days in the street, there's something wrong here.
Yep.
Somebody got to go to jail.
Exactly.
You ask me, somebody got to go to jail. Where y'all can do that?
Can I speak on behalf of the
We got
women?
to schedule. We got to schedule.
But this is, I'm a part of the union, I'm a part of the.
I understand, but we got to
I
schedule.
invited people here.
All right, we have a schedule here. Right,
I just want to let you guys know that there are, I just want you guys to know that we
Get
have,
y'all lighters.
I just want you guys to know that we have an attorney here that is representing the women of TWU Local 100. Okay? We are in the full midst of a lawsuit that is in front of the Supreme Court. We came down here today to let the women know who have been denied reasonable accommodation that there is a place for you. Yesterday I met with Tony Yatano. We will be meeting with the MTA board next week in regards to maternity and paternity issues and other urgent matters that affect the women and men of TW Local 100. We all are members of New York City Transit Authority. This is a great thing that Chanel did today to bring us out to commemorate our fallen brothers and sisters. But we have to understand that women down here are constantly silent and constantly oppressed. The only way for us to be able to get anything is for us to band together. We started a coalition of women called the Women in Labor Leadership Coalition. This is a coalition that spans across the transit authority. No matter what department you're in, RTO, buses, maintenance of way, we are coming together and we are making it clear and understand that we will be heard. We will not be silent. The TA has went in court and said that there's only two women that have ever requested reasonable accommodation. We have tons of testimony of women who have been denied reasonable accommodation, and the fight and the argument is not about reasonable accommodation. The argument is that the policy is in place. There's no office of implementation. There's no one held accountable when it comes to issues of women, when it comes to reasonable accommodation. Okay, this is 2020. All across America, the laws as it pertains to reasonable accommodation and pregnant women are changing. We showed up Monday at TW Local 100 headquarters. We were strong. They did not allow all the women in, so what you saw was a microcosm of what actually showed up. So much so that Tony Yatano cannot be found to not be standing with the women of the Global, while he has a woman who gave birth on the tracks in East New York Yard. So it's going to take all of us to come together, put aside our differences, and support the causes that matter. When I go in to talk with the MTA board, I'm not going to only be talking about women's issues. I'm going to be talking about the right of every transit life because it matters. How they treat us during coronavirus. They have to begin to hear the testimony of the people. I told Tony